Alright, guys. So, I can talk barely. Doing better. Had to have one of my back molars pulled. It's been broken for quite a while, but um, I think it broke just a little bit more last week, and it started really hurting. And you know what happens? You gotta go to the dentist. And whenever she pulled my tooth, it was about an inch long from tip to tip. You know, she was just amazed that the root of my tooth was that humongous. She said, "You're gonna be hurting for a while," so she was right. But anyway, I want to get this done. I want to show you what I got, and it doesn't look like much. The way I have to do my, there you go. The way I have to do my videoing here because my tripod's iffy. So I'll just show you in this little bitty space. So I got Barbie nails. Supposed to be Easter nails, but you know, male problems. Not that kind of male problems. I just cannot get packages. I can get letters, I can get everything else, but not my packages. So, anyway, enough about that. Okay, let's start out with the small stuff first. So, I got these cute little stars, and I didn't know if they were going to be metal or if they were just going to be, like foil type. And they are. They're like really thin foil stars. You can kind of see that they've actually got a little definition to them. I'm not sure how many's in the thing. I'll post my information as usual, but I got the 2-pack just because I like stars. I'm an Eastern Star girl, so I like stars. If you know, you know, I guess. Eastern Star is a Masonic affiliated organization for women, and since my husband's a Mason, my son's a Mason, my son-in-laws are Masons, my daddy was a Mason, you know, it just runs in the family. So everything's stars. I love stars. So there's a whole gob of them in there. You can see one probably would do me, but there's one by itself. You can sort of see the definition of it. It's kind of like, you know, crimped in the right ways. It's not just a flat star. And whenever you put it on your nail, it's got definition to it. So these are really neat. They didn't cost much either, and I love that because, you know me, I try to get what I can get and save as much as I can. This was a nice little investment too. If you want detail brushes, these are pretty awesome. It doesn't have that much of, you know, a tip on it to paint with, which is really good for details. I've got one that I'm using already, but these are, you know, regular artist brushes, and I've been looking for something to do script on nails with, and these seem to do the trick. These were really cheap for a 3-pack. They come in a 3-pack, but I've been really impressed with them. And I thought they were nail brushes whenever I bought them, but they're not. But they're nice little detail brushes, and come in a 3-pack. They work for what I need. So there's that. I got me some pearls. I've got round pearls. I did not have any half pearls, so this will be good. I can start putting pearls on my stuff now. These look humongous, and I thought they were going to be too big, and what they are, they're pear-shaped acrylic stones. And you can tell just how big they are. So they're going to be perfect for nails. But they showed you know, that they were really, really big for crafting and, you know, putting stones on material and whatever. So whenever I ordered them, I thought, oh crap, they're going to be humongous. But no, they're perfect. They are just the right size. They're bright and sparkly too. So that was an accidental plus, I guess. And while we're doing the rhinestones, these are gorgeous. They're acrylic, silver metallic. But look how much they sparkle. I was surprised at how much they sparkle. I love these. And I'm not too much into the acrylic stones, but, you know, certain ones are gorgeous. And these are really gorgeous. And they're cheap, cheap, cheap. And I want to say there's 2,000 in the pack. So, quite a few. Quite a few. And they're all different sizes, which is really, really nice. That way you don't have to get a whole bunch of one size and need others. I got these two. I bought a set of these, and they only had one pack of 3 at the Dollar Tree. And I looked out, and you can't tell which ones were the Dollar Tree ones and which ones were the ones that I got from Temu. They are gorgeous. I guess I could have used them for these nails, but I never thought of it. But they're like little cat eye hearts. Can't turn my hand too much. And then they've got really bright silver around them with little diamonds around them. They're gorgeous. But I'm so glad that they matched the ones that I got from the Dollar Tree, because, you know, they were 3 different colors, and I got a match, girls. I got a match. Got a match. Got a match. Can't have, you know, one nail looking one way and one another. I got these also. These are glass. Y'all know I love my glass rhinestones. These are glass hearts. Beautiful. They are kind of big, but they don't sit up very far on the nail, so using rhinestone glue would probably cushion them enough to where you wouldn't have to put very much around them. Beautiful, beautiful hearts. Put them down so let me hold it here. You can see, you know, just how flat, and that's just on my finger, just how flat it would sit. Put a little glue around it. It looked gorgeous. Love those. So while I was getting the clear, I figured, I think there's 50 in a bag. I figured I would get iridescent too. Same thing, just one's clear, one's iridescent. And like I said, they're both glass. Very cheap. I don't remember exactly how much they were, but I'll post all that whenever I get done here. These I love. Little miniature. Look how much they sparkle. I've bought these before and just loved them. So anytime that I can catch them, and they've actually got them in stock, I order them. I've got some of the little rhombus ones, like, you know, this little tiny one up here. I've got a big thing of those coming if my mail ever gets here. But look at how these sparkle, and they're all different shapes. There's, you know, hearts, There's the squares, rectangles. I mean, I think there's even pairs and rounds in here too. They are beautiful. And this was a bag of 200. I could sit and watch them sparkle all day. And I always forget that I've got them because they're so small. I always forget that I've got them. But now I've got more of them, so. Okay. Take a look at my stickers here before we get into the molds and shells and all that stuff. So, Mike had gotten me those metal letters, which I love. There's my other rhinestones. Okay, I got a big bag of hearts too. They were supposed to be humongous, but you can tell they're not. Little acrylic hearts. Just, they're adorable. Little peach hearts. And there's a gob of them in there. There's 500 in here. It looks like more than 500 actually. They're pretty, and for acrylic stones, they're really nice. Okay, back to the letters. So he had bought me those tiny metal letters that you've seen me use on my other sets. But I've been looking for script. Those were block letters, and they're perfect because they're reusable, because they are real metal. They're not stickers. But I wanted script. So I found these. And it's a pack of 5, I believe. So it comes with black and holographic silver, plain silver, gold, and then you've got a rainbow. And then you've got several of each letter on the page. But these are just beautiful. Perfect for nails. That's what they're meant for. I don't have anything white. Got these two. Oh, you can see. Okay. I was thinking you wouldn't be able to see them. The hearts were supposed to be a little bit more brighter, cat eye look, and they're more jelly, but they're still cute. I love them. I've wanted these since Valentine's Day, and just now been able to catch them whenever they had them in stock. And you get one sheet for, I don't know, around $1 or something. So I also got, I guess it was 6 colors, because there's the rose gold too. I used some of them the other day. What did I use them for? I forgot what I used them for. And then these beautiful script letters. You get 2 in the pack. But these would look gorgeous for initials, or, for love or whatever, across your nails. And I love the Gothic letters. So we have a 4-pack of Gothic letters, holographic silver and gold, black and white. Beautiful letters. And these are just stickers, one-time use things. I don't know why they say reusable whenever stickers are clearly not reusable. And last but not least, I got these tiny, tiny little stars. I mean, teeny tiny stars. I thought they were cute. I couldn't turn them down. I actually got these before I got the metal ones. But they're just adorable. So all of those, not much. This time, since it was, our anniversary, whenever I placed this order was beginning of March. We're now almost in April. It did take that long to get them because I just got this stuff last week. But since it was our anniversary, then I got to order a little bit extra. I think altogether it was like $130 that I spent this month on stuff, and I haven't gotten it all. I mean, I've still got like 3 or 4 orders out there that haven't come yet. They're just rotating around me. Okay, now we'll look at our molds. Give Maria a little sneak peek at what she's got coming. Little mermaid mold. Yes, Maria, I did order you one of these too. Adorable mermaid mold. I know what she's got planned for her nails. I'm not going to ruin it. And this is the one that I've got for you, Maria. Beautiful mermaid, merman, coral, a whale. Gorgeous. I love these molds. They're so versatile. This one was adorable, and I'll tell you why I got it. Because the candy. That was the only reason. But whenever I opened it up and I got to look, and there's a little cupcake down here, and you got a tulip, and basket of flower. I mean, you can use it. There's a bouquet. So cute, so cute, so cute. And it's like the crochet pattern. I don't think you can tell very much on there, maybe a little bit. But it's like everything's crocheted or sweater pattern, or I forgot how they worded it in there. To me, it looks like it's knitted or crocheted or something. It's so cute. And then we've got some, what they call stencil molds. You see these, Varnell uses them a lot. I think it's Varnell or Vetsy one. But anyway, they put the powder on the inside of the mold and then, scrape it like they're doing a stamp. Yeah, because these are not very deep. They're really shallow. You'd have to like cover it with top coat and then cure it and pick it up. So pretty. Got the snowflake. Little really pretty designs on there. This is another one. It's the same type of mold. What I would call, like a stencil mold. I love that butterfly. It's so gorgeous. And finally, I got, I got some lace molds. Same kind of deal. It's going to be really shallow. So it'll have the detail to fit on your nail, but it'll fit sort of flat. You can make, the lace details to go on your nail. It's really pretty. Been looking at these for a while. Just didn't break down and buy them until I, was looking for things that I wanted that I hadn't ordered yet. So, while I was at it, I bought some milky white extension glue. I got this to try on my daughter. She's a nurse, so she has a hard time keeping anything on her nails because her hands are always in water washing them or hand sanitizer, and it's just like nothing wants to stay on her nails. So I figured I would give this a try. Nice consistency, not too runny. I do have a clear like this, and I do know that if you warm it up a little bit, it's runnier. But you don't want it too awful runny because then it's just a mess to work with. But this is a decent brand. I haven't had any problems with it. And I figured I would get the milky white because her nails are thinner and weaker, so she wouldn't have the heat spikes or anything like that. Before we get into the good stuff, I'll show you this. I love this palette. New brand that Temu's got. And this is color gels. And they are beautiful. I don't have anything to... Let's see, I had a toothpick over here I was using last night to do something. Oh, to put the gel in the mold for my flower. But you can see the consistency. Real smooth. Would work great for ombres, painting. Use them as, to cover your nail, whatever. Real pretty. Wasn't much. And I didn't have anything like that. I ordered that before I got the McCart color pot, but that has so much more different colors in it, so they'll work beautifully together. So now we get to the polishes. So I've been wanting some good glitter polishes just to put detail on nails. Look at that. Beautiful. Hollow silver. Gorgeous. And I did order a gold that was supposed to come with this one, but for some reason they left it out. This one it's a smaller size glitter. The other one had the big chunks. This one does not. You can tell from the lid. It's a smaller. And then it was supposed to come with a gold. Did not get the gold. These I haven't opened. These are just metallic painting gels. Oh, yes, I did open it too. Silver. I think I was playing around with it the other night. I forgot I did open it. And then this one is the gold. It came in a set. So that's why I got the gold one too. And, it's not open, but it's the same thing, just in a gold. And if you want me to swatch this stuff, I have no problem doing that. That way you can see how it reacts. I just didn't do it this time because I'm having a hard time talking as it is. Okay, so before we get to the good brand, been wanting a good gel pearl. The thread pearl, whatever, that you can do the little swirls on and make it look like a shell. And this is a gorgeous polish. Again, it's a new brand. And from the looks of it, it's is absolutely gorgeous. Great big bottle. It's a 15 ml bottle. I think 15 ml. It's either 15 or 18. I can't read the language on the bottle. But even the bottle's beautiful. And I got Born Pretty matte coat. I've been needing a good matte. My little Fit Me bottle is just about empty. Take this out. This is a new brand, Hasseleless. They make a lot of one coat polishes. This is not a one coat, but this is beautiful. So this is, and they don't have like real catchy names for it. And I do have my magnet. So, and you can already see just even getting it close. It moves so good. So pretty. Kind of a coral peach. Stunning color. Like I said, if you want me to swatch this stuff for you, I have no problem doing it. Just trying to get this video out for you because I've been promising it. Okay, you are sugar. Love this brand. And this color is gorgeous. Beautiful. Fine particles. Gives you that good water light. It's a seafoam green color if you can't tell. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I'll have my prices, for you like always. I'll post them probably in the community page. And then we have my Born Pretty collection that I bought. You guys know we all love Born Pretty around here. This is the Blazing Sky. Beautiful darker polish with a bright orange light. I call it a light. I don't know what y'all call it. That's what it looks like before it's magnetized. And it lights up like flames. Look. Guys, I love Born Pretty. And I do have an affiliate code for Born Pretty if you're interested. It doesn't help me. It will help you. And the reason it won't help me is because I can't afford to order from their website. But if it helps y'all, then that's good enough for me. Okay, this is the Fantasy Island collection. It's a collection of six different polishes. They're all what I would call your original colors, your blues, your yellows, your reds. So let's work from the darkest to the lightest, let's say. So this one is the blue. And I haven't looked at these. I just got them open. So this is new for me too. And you know how I love blue. That's why I wanted to start with the dark one first. Oh my goodness. Just even looking at that before it's magnetized. Here we go. Oh, look at that. I could watch this all day. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, so that is the blue. Next is a lighter blue, kind of a teal, blue-green. Beautiful polish. But just watching it move is just fascinating. Yeah, it didn't take much to keep me interested, I guess. Beautiful. I wish I had my white background. Then you guys could see it better. But if you want them swatched, I'll swatch them for you, and I'll actually have a decent background. I know my table doesn't work good. So this is the green in the set. Brush got a little wild hair on it right there. That's strange. Have to clip that off whenever I get ready to use it. So there's beautiful green. This is the kind of cat eye that I like. The crystal's fine, but having a smooth velvet cat eye, waterlight cat eye, that's what I love. So that's the green. And just for the sake of grabbing the next one, this one's the yellow. Ooh. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting to like that one as much as I do. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love with this one. Look at that. Look, it like glows whenever you light it up. See, I call it lighting it up. You're just magnetizing. But doesn't it look like you're turning a light on? Just, ugh. Sorry, I could do it all day long. Just sit here and just play around. I do have more coming. Not of Born Pretty. I do have more Zyj coming. They're silver glitter cat eye. Something that I've been looking for. It's supposed to be the same as I thought I bought months ago. Hopefully it works. I have no doubt Zyj is really good. Okay, this one is kind of a, I don't know, an orangey, pinky, kind of almost a coral. So, if you can tell down here, it's got a, let's stick something white behind it. It's got kind of a pink gel that the magnets are suspended in. That's a beautiful color. That is a very beautiful color. This is one of their new collections they've got out for this year. And it's the Fantasy Island collection. And considering you get 6 completely different colors, the price really is not bad. This is the last one. This is the red. Beautiful ruby red. Okay, I was expecting it to be a little bit brighter than that. It's really pretty though. That's definitely not a red that I've got. It's a muted, almost a muted red. Hang on a second, let me. Try to get a little bit more on the. Okay, I thought it was maybe just because I didn't have much on the brush, but this is actually a kind of a muted red. That's still really, really pretty. Maybe whenever you get it on your nail, it may look a little bit brighter. I think it's pretty. I don't know. I don't care what color it is. If it's cat eye, I'm going to love it because I am addicted to cat eye. So this is my order, guys. I did have a couple things that I found at the Dollar Tree the other day that I wanted to show you. Like I said, these are Dollar Tree. So at my Dollar Tree, they had some of these acrylic rhinestones. They are a little bit bigger, but they will fit on your nail. For $1.25, can't beat it. And they had these rectangular ones, or emerald cut, whatever you want to call them. Like I said, they are a bit bigger, but a lot of people like them, and they are flat back. And then last but not least, beautiful flowers, stars. These are flowers, those are flowers, these are flowers. And I've been looking for something like this. I was going to order them from Temu. But I found these at the Dollar Tree. I love those. Of course, I love anything that sparkles like that. But little bags. There's quite a bit in the bag, actually. And for $1.25, they had different colors. I didn't get the other one. I should have. I probably will the next time I go back. But these are the chunkier glitter, so they would have to be encapsulated. But they're not that bad. You can sort of tell that they're on the thicker side. But they are small, so it'd be easy to encapsulate. But that's all I got, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. Thank you for waiting on this. I know it's been a long video, and I know I haven't been posting lately. But I appreciate you being here and sticking with me. And I just looked over and I saw one last thing that came the other day. Hang on. I've been wanting to try. Ooh, please don't fall. Please don't fall. Been wanting to try since Jesus did markers on her nails. I bought on a whim some alcohol ink markers, and this set was cheap, and due to the mail not coming and my orders always being late, I had credit with Temu. And hang on a second, let me detach my phone. And this is a pack of 80 colors. Nice size markers. You got a fine tip. You've got the broad tip, what I would call the broad or wedge tip on one end. Ugh. So they're nice little. Let's see if I can get it on something that's not. There you go. Now you can see it. And they do work. I've tried them out already, and they work beautifully. The other end is finer point. It's not a brush, but it is the fine tip. But it is hard. I know some prefer the more softer brush tip. But for what I was doing, I wanted this kind to do backgrounds for some of my stamping. But yeah, so this is it. Whenever I get the rest of my stuff in, I will show you the rest of it. I'll include my pricing for everything in the community, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.